Hello everyone. Today I will be sharing my scorecard for Tomasz Adamek versus Dominick Guinn. This is a heavyweight bout. Round 1. Adamek, he starts boxing behind a jab, shoe shining punches, the little Adamek flurries. Guinn, he takes the center of the ring, trying to throw whenever Adamek throws, and tries tries a left hook, right hand. They all miss. He's just barely missing. And yeah, that's a 10-9 Adamek round. Round 2. Adamek, he starts tripling up the jabs, circling, just all around good boxing skills. Reminds me of him back in his light heavyweight days. Um, like I said, circling, jabbing, tripling it up. Guinn manages to land a nice sneaky right hand. I was actually pretty impressed with it, but it was few and far between in that round. Adamek flurries, the little flurries that he pulls off in the end of the rounds. Yeah, that's a 10-9 Adamek round. Too much work rate and just too much for Guinn. Round 3. Adamek continues boxing well. Like I said, tripling up the jab. He also starts to introduce a nice sneaky left hook. Accidental headbutt takes place, and Guinn is cut above his right eye, I think. I'm not sure. The fight's not on right now. It's not live. This is afterwards. I just wrote down a few notes. But yes, I think he was cut over his right eye. So that is a big factor. I scored that round 10-9 to Tomasz Adamek. Round 4. The boxing continues. The boxing show, great boxing show of Tomasz Adamek continues. Now he's starting to string together good combos. He's finding his rhythm a lot. Guinn's cut, you don't even notice it in the fight. Obviously he does, but the blood, it's not bleeding at all. It's not swelling right now, but yeah, so the cut, to him it's a factor, but from what I can see visually, it is not a factor. 10-9 Adamek. All right, round 5. Adamek starts turning Guinn with a quick, sneaky left hook, check hooks, every hook in the book, every left hook that you can think of. He's sitting there turning Guinn with it, complementing it with jabs, starting throwing combos off those hooks, just doing everything right. Guinn, as I said previously that he was throwing whenever Adamek threw, he just completely shut that down. He's not doing it anymore. He's just walking behind a high guard, soaking up punishment. 10-9 Adamek. Round 6. Adamek, he's still continuing to outbox Dominick. He just combinations, just the whole 9 yards. It's basically a sparring session for him, and the sparring partner's not throwing back. 10-9 round 6. 10-9 Adamek. Round 7. Just continuing of the boxing. Adamek comes out boxing early. He couldn't tell if it was sweat on the canvas of the ring, but he's off balance at points. I guess this inspires Guinn to pick up the pace a little bit. He lands a nice little 3-punch flurry. They all connect, but Adamek takes it well. Adamek continues boxing behind that jab and flurries his signature flurry at the end of the round. Wins him that round for consistency and just good connect percentage and good ring generalship as well. 10-9 Adamek. Round 8. There, Adamek comes out behind that jab, just pumping it out. Guinn is starting to rush the fight a little bit, walking behind that jab, trying to push forward. Not much success. There's another headbutt in this round. The ref has to stop the clock, but nothing big. Guinn grimaces in pain. Nothing, nothing to really worry about. But this is where his eye starts to swell. So just keep an eye on that. I forgot to state that the round 8 was also a 10-9. Round 9. Guinn, his eye is starting to swell extremely badly. There's no blood at all, though. I noticed that the eye is completely preventing him to land that sneaky right that I mentioned earlier. He's has to revert just to his left hook. Basically, the only punch he's basically using in the fight. He's not coming in behind a jab or anything. So the left hook, he's getting countered over it, just getting teed off on by Tomasz Adamek. Adamek score this round for Adamek 10-9. 10th and final round. We have Adamek flurries throughout the round. It appears that he starts hurting Guinn a little bit. One thing I thought was funny. This was good. Adamek starts using that old Walcott trick where you kind of turn a little bit, pivot on your foot. Actually, Eddie Chambers was doing that for the undercard for this fight. I noticed that both of them were doing that. Pretty neat. It was a nice little homage to old Jersey Joe. Guinn starts getting teed off often and far and few between. And Adamek's just giving a show for the fans, the Polish in there, and that is a 10-9 round for Adamek. Alright, so in closing, it was a good, well, I'm not going to say good because he was fighting, Dominick Guinn. But, you get it was nice seeing Adamek having to box again. You kind of missed that, but that was an absolutely terrible opponent. He could have fought someone else. But, you get what you get. I'm just happy that we had boxing this weekend. Now, one thing that I caught at the end of the fight, the post-fight interview, was they asked Adamek, was he looking for a title shot with Klitschko? Now, I noticed this because he was in the IBF Eliminator, and he was supposed to face, what's that fellow's name? Kurbat. Excuse me, I'm just going to say the last name. He's supposed to face Pulev. Pulev. I think that's what it is. That European fighter who's pretty good, actually. He's supposed to face him because he won his fight against Steve Cunningham, which he actually didn't. Steve Cunningham beat that ass. But, yes, so he dropped out of that Eliminator, which replaced him with Tyson Fury. But yet he's saying that he wants a title shot. Well, if you wanted that title shot, then why didn't you just fight Pulev? Trust me, you were not getting a fight with Klitschko. And if Klitschko fights you, shame on Klitschko. But, this is not a Klitschko bashing video because, Klitschko actually stepped it up and is fighting Povetkin. But Adamek really needs to step it up this time. Maybe he could fight Seth Mitchell. Just there's so many other fighters at heavyweight right now. Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora would be a good fight. Tomasz Adamek versus Derek Chisora. I think that'd be a good matchup. Just write in the comments what you think would be a good matchup with Tomasz Adamek. We all know he doesn't stand a chance against Klitschko, but we're here for fun fights, and that's what he supplies. A nice, good, fun fight. But we don't want to see Mitch matches like this where he wins a 10-round shutout against Dominick Guinn, who should have retired about 5 years ago. Come on now. But yeah. Decent fights tonight on NBC Sports. The dick riding was still there with the commentators, but I'm just glad boxing's on. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.